Hi! Today is July 9th. Welcome to Crystal's Journey. I'm Crystal.
And I am Ben.
And this is a podcast about recovery and my crazy life. So let's get started. So today is the day before Van Cody's
birthday.
18th birthday. Woohoo!
Yep.
So what are we going to do tomorrow?
I haven't thought about that. How hot is it going to be outside?
How hot is it going to be tomorrow? So, I don't know. Didn't you just get done watching the news?
I was in the bathroom.
He was taking a
Yeah, I was.
deuces.
All right.
No,
So-
I don't know. I didn't watch the news.
Oh,
so I think, odds are it's probably going to be pretty warm. So
Yeah, but is it going to be too hot for us to go to the zoo though?
well, I'm going to probably say, yeah, we could probably go to the Lincoln Zoo. How about I want to go to Toy Story 5. I know it's not my birthday, but I knew it, I knew ya. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I knew it, I knew ya. What do you say?
Here, I'll make
Take
a deal.
your old
Mom.
mama to the
Here,
Toy
Mom,
Story 5.
Mom, I'll make a deal with you.
Let's make a deal.
So, we can go to Toy Story 5 if we go to the Odyssey,
When do we go to the Odyssey?
July 17th.
Okay. Shake on it.
Yep, shake on. Yep. So, that's a
You guys
deal.
witnessed it.
Yep.
You guys witnessed it.
So, we can go to Toy Story 5 whenever you want to. but
Tomorrow. We'll go tomorrow.
But we gotta go to the Odyssey.
Okay. You guys witnessed it. We can go to the Odyssey. Who's in the Odyssey?
So, guess what? The Odyssey is a Greek mythology story.
Yeah, I know.
So, this is what the Odyssey
But
is
who's
about.
starring in it?
Matt Damon, Tom
Okay.
Holland, Zendaya, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson.
All the there's a lot of famous
Yeah.
people in it. So yeah. I'm down.
And Christopher Nolan, the same guy who made Interstellar and the Dark Knight trilogy, is making
Yeah,
it.
I'll
And
go.
Oppenheimer. So
Okay.
yeah, he's making it. Yeah.
I'll go. You got me. You
Yep.
got me good. That wasn't a bad one. Okay, so Toy Story 5, Be There, Be Square.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a little. I have to make up some time because I had some appointments this week.
Okay.
So I need to go in for a few hours tomorrow morning. While you're still.
Well, I'm still sleeping. It doesn't.
You won't even know.
Yeah.
You
For
won't
those who
even
don't know, it doesn't matter to me because I sleep until
noon. He's a little. So I got a funny story to tell you.
What is it?
So I had to get some blood work done this week. And so I was at work and I get this blood work, right? And at the top, and I have this one chart thing where, so I get the results before my actual doctors get, they see it, review it first. And it says abnormal results in big, bold letters, red letters with exclamations. And I'm like, oh my God, because I haven't been getting very good
Wait,
news.
so abnormal? It said abnormal results.
Yeah. And in big bold and then I didn't know what it meant. And all these, there was like all these things off the chart. And I was like,
Was this on paper or?
no, it was in my one chart on my phone in my app. And I just started bawling and I just left work. I was like, more bad news. So then I went to Target and I decided I was going to buy myself some underwear.
I know now.
I was like, whatever. I'm going to buy myself some underwear. and then I put all the blood work into Gemini to tell me my sponsor. I call my sponsor, and she's so smart. And she tells me what's up. And I put it into Gemini, and what it basically said was my potassium is really low. My white blood count was low. I have some health issues. Anyways, long story short, I'm only going to give you a portion of what is going on. The rest will follow in a month or so, and it's none of your business. None of your business. There are some issues, but like I said, none of your business.
None of your business.
Mind your biz, okay? Mind your biz. But I am very dehydrated, so I bought myself a cup. So I don't leave home without this cup anymore. And I know I'm one of those girls now, yeah, and I'm so sure. I used to make fun of them. But you know what? It's a good reminder to drink. And because if I have this in my hand, I'm drinking. So now I'm drinking lots of water. And has it helped me today? A smidge. I drink a little bit more than what I drank yesterday. I got to say, these cups actually make you drink more. Because if you're carrying it, you're like, why am I carrying this stupid thing? Well, it's because I'm supposed to be drinking it. Okay? So whoever made them, they're onto something. Okay? So whatever. But I lost it at work because I haven't been getting very good news. And so poor Alexa next to me, I was like, sort of tears, just, oh. And I ran into the HR and I was like, oh, I'm leaving. And I left. So anyways, it was pretty funny. Anyways, and my potassium is low. So when I went to the doctor today for my appointment, I'm like, we started going over everything. And I go, so what am I supposed to start eating a bunch of bananas? And he's like, well, I have a better idea. Why don't you just get some vitamins? Duh. Yeah. So anyways, that's funny. So then that's going to carry over to my next story, which is, so I go to Walgreens. Let me backtrack. Okay. First, actually I'll just start with this Walgreens thing. So I go to Walgreens because, my son and his wife, they give me a GoPro for this podcast, and it's really cool. And I'm gonna start using it once I figure out how to use it. I'm gonna start using it
once you figure out how it works.
How to use it, yeah. And I am just so happy about it, and I'm gonna actually give him some money for it because it's really nice, and it's just a super nice gesture. And yeah, I recorded a podcast episode with my daughter-in-law's brother, which is really cool. And so, and then I recorded a bunch of videos of last weekend and just, some really fun family stuff. And it was awesome. So it
was on the Futurorama.
Of the 4th of July. And it was just really, really, really fun. And it's a really nice camera. And so I wanted to look at the videos. And so I have to put them on my laptop. And then, so I was trying to do that. And it's got a little itty bitty mini SD card. So I needed to transfer them to my computer. But I didn't have the adapter. So I had to go to Walgreens. And long story short, I was going to buy that flash drive to do it and all this stuff. And my card wouldn't work. My American National Bank card. And this is the second time this week that my bank card would not work. And the first time was when I was out of town, all the way in Western Nebraska, 3.5 hours away on the 4th of July, and it wouldn't work. And, yeah, so I'm at Walgreens right by my house, and I'm tapping the card, kept tapping it, and it wouldn't work. And I've got plenty of money in my account, and it wouldn't work. And then I'm like trying to transfer money from my bank account to my Venmo, and it wouldn't let me. And I'm going, and the lady behind the cash register is being very rude. She's a young girl. And when someone's rude in that circumstance, then my program starts to not be programming, and then I start getting rude back, and I'm like, you don't have to be anything, and then I'm like, you don't have to be rude, and then I look behind me, and there's a line forming, and I'm just like, oh my God. And this is a Walgreens that I go to on a regular basis, a couple times a week, and I'm just like, and I have $12, and what I was getting was the flash drive, which has already got my pictures on it, so I have to buy it. And I have $12 cash, and I was getting also my vitamins, which I kind of needed, but I mean, I could live without another day. and 3 protein bars, which they looked really yummy, but whatever. And so I had to leave the protein bars in the vitamins because I didn't have enough, because my flash drive was only $8.55. And the girl was super rude behind the cash register, and they had to void the transaction. I mean, this was all like a 10-minute ordeal, and I'm like, oh my God. And I have enough money in my account to probably, it doesn't matter. I have enough money to buy that stuff. But it was really embarrassing and humiliating, and the girl was rude, and I wanted to jump out of my skin, and it reminded me of times when I didn't have the money, and I remember when I would hope that my card would go through or whatever, like or whatever, and it was just and I just remember, and the way that lady was, it was just, I don't know, I mean, people are just really, really unkind. And so anyway, I left and I called my bank and I was like, and I told the lady, I asked what was going on, and there was a fraudulent charge on my card. But my bank already froze my account and closed my bank card before they even contacted me, which is crazy. And they didn't even call me or anything. She said, "Oh, well, we emailed you and sent you a letter." And I'm like, well, how was I supposed to know? I used my card earlier today. And she's like, "Oh, well, I guess, yeah, we didn't call you because we don't call people anymore." And I'm like,
Wait. Can I ask a question real quick? What do they mean by anymore? Like, did they used to call people?
I guess they did, but I'm like, okay, well, yeah, that would have been nice to know, because, I mean, I used my card at 10:30 this morning, oh my God, I mean, it's annoying because, you should alert a customer, because that's really embarrassing. And, I mean, that's, yeah, anyways. And then I brought up the fact that I was in Holdridge, and I used my card, and then I used my card in Alma, Nebraska, at a flea market or whatever, and I bought $75 worth of crystals, and then went to Holdridge to Casey's to buy a pizza, and they wouldn't let me buy a pizza. And she goes, "Oh yeah, well they thought that the Casey's was fraudulent." And I go, "Are you kidding me? $75 worth of crystals was okay in Alma at a flea market, but Casey's was fraudulent? Are you insane?" Like, oh my God. So I was like, and she goes, "Well, it's probably because you were out of town." And I'm like, okay, this little itty bitty town in Nebraska. And I'm like, I'm trying to wrap my brain around it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to be out of town in August. I need to let you people know every time I go out of town. This is crazy. So, yeah. So now I have to wait 7 to 10 business days for a new card. Huh. And
what?
Yeah. So I have no access to my account unless I go to my bank and get, and this isn't the first time. So I'm not really happy with my bank. This is like the 4th or 5th time that this has happened. So anybody that banks at American National Bank, I hate to say it, but I'm just really not pleased with this bank.
That's what the.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to switch banks. I'm gonna go in and talk to him and see. I said, so do I have to? I mean, and she goes, "Well, usually it's when you go out of the country that it's a problem." And I go, "Well, this has been a problem." Whatever. So I'm trying to be nice. But I am going out of town again, and I don't want to. I mean, the good part is that I was with family. But if I would have been with, let's say I would have just been with Van, who's 18 and doesn't have, you have a bank account, but you don't have a debit card. What if we would have been, I would have been screwed. God, it would have been a nightmare. So anyways, yeah. So yeah, that's my banking dilemma. So I might have to go to, and when I talked to my son Gage about it today, I was like, yeah, so my card got frozen again. He's like, what, again? Like, ow.
Like Gage said, he's like, what?
He goes, again? Because it happened on Saturday. And they ended up having to buy the pizza from Casey's because I couldn't buy the pizza.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. So anyways, yeah, it was kind of crazy. But that's my banking problems. I guess I have bigger issues than, there could be worse things going on in my life than that.
Yeah.
So,
there could be worse things.
But I did have a great thing happen today.
What was it?
Remember the other day when I was talking about the big bucks that I make at and I don't make the big bucks at Hy-Vee?
You made the big bucks.
Guess what I got today? Guess what I got today?
Money? No. Promotion?
I got a $2 raise.
Oh.
How do you like my name?
$2.
How do you like
So
my
what do
name?
you make now?
Well, it doesn't matter. I can't say it online.
Well, you
Or
can't say it online, but like
on air.
it's still a $2 raise.
I got a $2 raise.
Wow.
So not only am I proud to work at Hy-Vee, but now I make more money. So I do make.
So you're good now.
Well, I'm not great,
Well, not
but
great,
I
but-
make $2
But
more
no,
than what
look,
I made last week.
Look, it could be worse. It could be worse.
Starting Monday, I make $2 more than what I make today.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
It could be worse though. At least you don't have to resort to killing endangered species and selling their skins.
Who does that?
Poachers.
Good Lord, what's going on?
Like,
Why'd
I'm
you say
saying-
that?
Because that's why they do that. Because they need money and stuff.
Oh my God.
So it's like at least you're not a poacher.
Where'd that come from? Oh my
Look, it
God.
needs to be.
Woo! That came out of nowhere. Okay. Okay, well, thank God I'm not a poacher.
Look, at least you aren't causing endangered animals to become more endangered. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
well,
Look.
thank God I'm not a poacher. All right, well, so tomorrow's Van's big day. Thank God we're not a poacher. I got a raise,
Yes.
and American National Bank is on my shit list.
Yeah, and
So
go animal conservation.
go animal conservation.
Conservation, okay.
Okay, overspending and underspending is from the Language of Letting Go today, July 9th. All right. So, which goes hand in hand with our topic.
Yeah.
Overspending and underspending.
Oh.
Kind of. We're
Well,
talking
kind
about
of, well,
banking.
like, yeah, it's spending and stuff.
So, I used to beat my husband to death with my credit card. Whoa, God. Oh, my God. I was like, whoa.
All this death. All this.
I
about-
used to beat my husband to death with my credit card.
Wait. We also have a child with you.
It made me feel like I had some control, some way to get even with him. Anonymous. I spent 10 years buying everything for myself at garage sales. I didn't even buy myself a new pair of shoes. Wait. Oh, okay. The entire time I was depriving myself. My husband was gambling, speculating on risky business deals, and doing whatever he wanted with money. I learned that when I made a decision that I deserved to have the things I wanted and made a decision to buy something I wanted, there was enough money to do it. It wasn't about being frugal. It was about depriving myself and being a martyr. Anonymous. Compulsive buying or overspending may give us a temporary feeling of power or satisfaction, but like other out-of-control behaviors, it has predictable negative consequences. Underspending can leave us feeling victimized too. There is a difference between responsible spending and martyr deprivation. There is a difference between treating ourselves well financially and overspending. We can learn to discern that difference. We can develop responsible spending habits that reflect high self-esteem and love for ourselves. Today, I will strive for balance in my spending habits. If I am overspending, I will stop and deal with what's going on inside me. If I am underspending or depriving myself, I will ask myself if that's necessary and what I want. Well, I will have to say that I think I have a pretty healthy balance.
Yeah.
I think that I don't overspend. Maybe I overspend a little.
I think that you only do it when it's like big family gatherings. I don't know.
Yeah. I buy what I want when I want, but I'm not. I don't go on big splurges. I actually, that's not true. Sometimes I do. Like that one time when I bought $181 worth of stupid lotions from Suntan City. But they manipulated me. Those girls they're manipulating. I didn't know that they were that much. Yeah, I had no idea that they were that much. They're really good. They're naughty girls up there at that Suntan City.
Naughty girls.
That lotion is, don't get caught in that trap, guys. If you go to Suntan City, just watch yourself. Don't get caught in that lotion trap. Look at the price tags. I don't think that I don't know. I buy what I want. I pay my bills on time. I pay them early. I pay them or on time. I pay my credit card. I only have one credit card. I pay that early. Yeah. But I do buy what I want when I want. And I don't have a problem saying that.
Yeah.
I enjoy, having, I enjoy getting my nails done, and I haven't gotten my hair done in a while. And I'm going to get it done tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. And I don't care what anyone says. And I'm going to do it after I take my son to Toy Story 5 for his birthday and get him some presents. And I don't care what anyone
we
says.
are going to go to Toy Story 5.
Well, I'm going to take you.
Well, you're okay.
Because you're my best little buddy. My best little 18-year-old son. And yeah, I think that I have a healthy balance, We have a roof over our head. Our lights are on.
And there's a dog too. We have a doggy too.
We take care of our animals.
Dress.
We have the air at 67. We have sweatshirts on in the summertime. I forget that it's so hot outside. I walk outside and I'm like, oh, God, it's hot.
It's the Arctic in here. Look, that's why we have it cold. It's nice. Like I said, remember what we said? It's good. I'd rather have this cool air than like be in Europe right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is what it is. Anyways, yeah.
Remember what I said about Europe?
They're jumping in the
lakes. They're jumping in the rivers.
Rivers.
They had to jump in the rivers because of how hot it was.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
I think we have a pretty good life. Yeah. So.
But anyway.
Sorry about American National Bank and kind of razzing on them, but you know what? I got to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. Anyways. All right. Well, if you want to get sober, guys, get a hold of us in the link. Get a hold of me. I don't know why I say us, because Van is not in recovery.
You're talking about Tad.
Get a hold of me in the link. If you want to leave a comment or questions, please feel free to do so. I will answer. Like and subscribe, and have yourself the best night ever.
Yes.
Take care.
Have a great night.